7 ways to stimulate your vagus nerve for better physical and mental health. Your vagus nerve is the longest nerve in your body, beginning at the base of your skull and traveling to your tailbone, communicating with lots of major organs along the way, like your heart, your stomach, and your lungs. Your vagus nerve is in charge of your parasympathetic nervous system, which keeps you calm so that your body can be repaired and able to assimilate nutrients in your food and regenerate. This is how we keep our vagus nerve healthy. I practice my deep breathing every chance I get. My wife's in the grocery store buying some cat food. This is a perfect opportunity for me to practice my diaphragmatical breathing. My diaphragm is a muscle that's very thin but very important to taking oxygen in and getting rid of carbon dioxide. It's located underneath your rib cage, above your belly here. So I'm going to put one hand over my belly button and the other one over my lungs. I'm going to breathe in through my nose and blow out through my mouth. And the most important part of this breathing technique is the exhale when I'm blowing out. So to make it longer than the breathing in part, I'm going to contract my abdomen, suck in my belly as I exhale or blow out. Here I go, in through the nose and out through the mouth. I'm going to try to breathe in for 2 seconds and blow out for 4. With a 1 second pause after I inhale and before I exhale, and a 1 second pause before I do it again. So I breathe in through my nose, pause for 1 second, blow out through my mouth. Pause for 1 second. The diaphragmatical breathing, the deep breathing, allows you to become more efficient and more effective at taking in oxygen and blowing out carbon dioxide, which will make everything healthier in your body. I'm going to try to floss my vagus nerve. Flossing means to position your body in such a way that the nerve or nerves get a chance to have a little break. The tension is taken off those vagus nerve by sitting up straight. Put 1 foot forward and point your toe to the heavens. And tilt your head back and look up there. Breathe normally. Then take that foot and slide it way underneath your chair. And take your head and look down. And hold it there. Let's try the other side. Take the leg and straighten it, and put your heel down and point your toe to the heavens and look up. And then slide your heel way underneath your chair and look down. One more time on each side, but we're going to do the reverse. So as we slide our heel underneath the chair, we're going to look up. And then as we straighten our leg and point our toe to the heavens, we're going to look down. Point the toe to the heavens, straighten the leg on the other side, and look down. Slide the heel way underneath your chair and look up. You just gave your vagus nerve a break. Any quiet or still movement will activate your parasympathetic nervous system, of which your vagus nerve is the boss. So I'm going to take 2 yoga positions and stick them together with a slow transition. The first one, legs wider than shoulders, toes pointing straight ahead. Do a little mini squat, push my hips back a little bit, bend my legs at the knees, and hold on to the earth and look up. I call this the Charles Atlas. It's a static movement or pose, of which I'm going to slowly move into the swimmer. So I bring my arms slowly down to my sides and back behind me as I lower my hips even more and look between my legs. And then I come back up into the Charles Atlas very slowly and hold that static pose. And one more time into the swimmer. At least once a day, no matter what the weather, I connect with nature, and I do that a number of ways. Maybe I go for a walk in the forest, but I like to be outside in my garden, and so I'm connecting with nature. And it has so many benefits, just so many benefits. Your muscles will lose their tension. The stress will fall away from your muscles. Your memory will improve. You'll be able to focus better. You're breathing the good air out here, the best we've got anyway. There's just so many benefits. You can look it up if you want, but you want to connect with nature every day. So I'm going to water some of my tomato plants here. I've even got tomatoes on it, and I'm going to go around and check all my, hey, there's some, it's a artichoke plant. It'll look like a sunflower plant when it starts to blossom. And I've got some peas and stuff growing over there, and my herbs are down there. And I'm going to water some things in a few minutes. Connect with nature. After I garden, I like to have a break. So I'm in my kitchen here relaxing, and I've got my my nuts, my almonds, and my walnuts and pumpkin seeds to nibble on. Oh, and I have a banana. And there are certain foods like spinach and chicken and turkey and nuts and seeds and bananas that are high in tryptophan. Tryptophan is an amino acid that your body doesn't make, but you can get it from these healthy foods that I just mentioned. And tryptophan will be used by your liver to make more energy for you, and your heart will work better, and you'll feel better because tryptophan contributes to making serotonin, which is a hormone that helps you feel better. And also tryptophan makes melatonin, which will make you sleep better. So it's just an all-round good snack. And I've got my trusty probiotic here, my kefir. It's a, by the way, probiotic is has healthy bacteria in it, as opposed to the non-healthy stuff that we get in our guts when we eat the wrong things. So this healthy bacteria will get into your digestive system and make everything run smoothly. Research has shown that gentle exercise will lower your sympathetic nervous system, your stressful nervous system, and will increase your parasympathetic, your resting, no stress nervous system, your parasympathetic nervous system. And your vagus nerve will luck out because it's in charge of your rest and digest parasympathetic nervous system. So it'll get a chance to do its stuff and get healthier, and as a result make you healthier. So I've chosen today to work with a Swiss ball, and I can bounce it. That's coordination. I can stand on one foot and bounce it. That's balance. I can throw it up and catch it, and throw it up and squat and catch it, working my whole body, especially my lower body and the muscles there. Trying to move from my sympathetic nervous system to my parasympathetic nervous system, where my vagus nerve is in charge. Well, the day is over. It was a long day, but a great day. I got a lot accomplished. And now it's time for my shower. Now, most of you, when you're about to take a shower, or when you're in the shower, you're probably thinking about how nice the water feels and how warm and cuddly it is and how clean you're getting yourself. But not me. I'm thinking about my immune system. I know that my immune system has 2 levels of cells that are ready to fight those germs that attack our bodies. The innate army is the group of cells that when you get sick, for whatever reason, they take over and they try to kill the viruses and the bacterias and the inflammations and get rid of the sickness. But they don't last long, and they're not as powerful. Well, most of the time we don't need them to be too powerful. But when the germs are really, really strong and we need more backup, we go to our adaptive cells that are behind the innate cells, and they come to the rescue. They take longer to do their job because they're smarter, but once they find the culprit, then they destroy it really quickly. Now, if we don't give that backup army of immune cells a chance to practice, then they're not very effective. We might as well not even have them. So I do it with the shower. I take a warm shower, and then every once in a while I turn the water freezing cold. I don't have to keep it cold for long, maybe 10 seconds, 15, 20 seconds at the most, and then I turn it back to warm. And that wakes up my adaptive immune system and says, are you there? Are you ready? I might need you. And if you do that every once in a while, let's say you have a shower 3 times a week, if you do that, it'll keep your adaptive immune cells, the really, really strong, powerful ones that you might need, on alert. Now, one little caution. If you have any kind of heart problems, I don't know if I would use that technique of the cold shower for 10, 15 seconds to strengthen the cells in my body. Try something else. Maybe you could ask your doctor. But the rest of us, try the hot, cold shower. Good luck. Before I say goodbye, good luck, and thanks for coming, I want to do a little recap. First of all, the cold shower might not be for everyone. Secondly, exercise and moving about your day isn't the same thing. Thirdly, the parasympathetic nervous system is the rest and digest nervous system controlled by your vagus nerve. And you should be in that nervous system most of the time. Yes, you might have to flip into the sympathetic nervous system to get away from Tyrannosaurus Rex. or maybe Mr. COVID. But most of the time, stay inside the parasympathetic nervous system, and your vagus nerve, if it's strong and healthy and you've done the exercises, it will look after you. Until next time.